Let's get ready. It's almost sunrise time. This is a luxury breakfast on the lake. My fortune money. I'm gonna speed up.
来，出钱出钱。
If you only had 24 hours to explore a city, what would you do?
We're in the middle of Taiwan, Nantou. This is the only landlocked county of the island, so of course, I'll be taking you to the most famous alpine lake. We'll be experiencing some mountains, countryside living, famous temple, and more fun spot. Let's have a whirlwind trip. It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm going to show you a different way to experience 𝐍𝐚𝐽 Lake. Let's go stand-up paddleboarding. 𝐍𝐚𝐽 Lake is an alpine lake located in the center of Taiwan. The serene setting and beautiful views make it one of the most iconic spots in Taiwan. If you're planning to do water activities at 𝐍𝐚𝐽 Lake, you will need to stick to the areas designated by the government. I'll be getting into the water at Crescent Bay on the eastern side of the lake. Before paddling on the water, everyone should take a lesson to learn how to control the board and paddle safely. The instructor will teach you how to move forward, backward, and how to make turns. Beginners can start in the kneeling or sitting position as it's easier to control and less likely to fall in the water. After you conquer the kneeling position, you can challenge yourself and stand up slowly. Hey, I think I'm doing good, right? I'm literally a stand-up paddleboarder now. Wow, it's so beautiful here. It's kind of foggy today, but I think it's almost sunrise over there. You can see the mountains, the creeks over there. It's so beautiful. And it's really quiet. It's perfect me time. Let's get ready. It's almost sunrise time. You think this is the end of the experience? Nah, there's another surprise coming. Wow, this is the luxury breakfast on the lake. Oh my God, this is the best experience. Having a breakfast on the lake and watching the sunrise, this is perfect. I've done stand-up paddling before on the open water, but this is my first time on the lake. I would say it's definitely easier to find a balance, so I'll recommend all the beginners to come and give it a try. After enjoying this beautiful nature, it's time for a bit of culture. Temples are a really big part of Taiwanese culture, and you can find them everywhere. Every day, faithful people from all over Taiwan come here to pray for God's protection and blessings. I'm going to take you to a really famous temple you have to visit in Taiwan. Let me show you why. We're at Zinan Temple, Zhengshen Township. This is an incredibly temple, and it's also known as the God's Bank. Here, people borrow fortune money from the local earth god. And people believe that with that fortune money, you can double, even triple your income during the upcoming year. But there's only one thing you have to pay attention to. Make sure you come back after 1 year to return the money and saying thank you to the god. Okay, come with me. To borrow fortune money, first, you need to light incense and pray to the earth god. You need to tell the god your name, where you come from, and what your wish is. After this, you need to throw these 2 blocks of wood. This means this is facing down. This is facing up. So if both blocks are facing down or both blocks are facing up, that means no. If one's facing up, the other one's facing down, and that's a yes. So let's give it a try. All right, wish me luck. One more try. Please. Yeah, it's a yes. Come on, I'm so thrilled. Let's go. One person can only borrow up to 600 Taiwan dollars, so you have 6 opportunities to try. God had to think it over before agreeing to lend me money, but it turns out that God is willing to lend me 500 Taiwan dollars. Let's fill out the form and apply for a fortune grant. I got the money.
Before you leave, make sure you don't miss out on a golden chicken. People believe that by touching the golden chicken, it brings you good fortune and wealth. And look at the paint. The golden paint's almost gone because it's so popular. That was interesting, right? Let's go explore more of 𝐍𝐴, my fortune money.
𝐍𝐴 means bamboo mountain. This township got its name because bamboo grows abundantly here, and there are many beautiful places you can find it growing.
Walking through this bamboo grove with the birds chirping is quite relaxing. The locals take the bamboo to the next level and make all types of different products with it. Let me show you.
This bus station in Zinan Township is almost 50 years old and had fewer and fewer passengers traveling through over time. Eventually, buses stopped running in 2013, and the station was set to be torn down. But some local young people hoped to regenerate the city and promote local tourism. So they rented a place and gave it a complete makeover in 2015. Thanks to their effort, the station got a fresh new look. And in 2019, buses started running again.
This is not just an ordinary bus station. Look at that. From the ceiling decorations to the chairs, they all use bamboo. And what's even better is that... They serve the ice cream in bamboo cups. So there's dine-in or take-out, and this is a take-out version. And they all use the bamboo cups instead of the disposable utensils. In this way, you can reduce the waste, and it's so eco-friendly. Clever, right? This is the dragon fruit flavor. This is what you want to do in the summer, especially when it's so hot and moist outside. And they have the local pineapple slices. These are all made with the local produce. So this is not just a bus station, but also the first outdoor library incorporated with the bus station. Well, I'm gonna read here. Ooh, 𝐍𝐴ₗ the gold medalist. Now, this is the perfect idea. So while you're waiting for the bus, you don't have to go through your phones and, check on your messages. You can take some peaceful time and read the book while you're waiting. You can tell they actually incorporate bamboo into everything. The handrails, the handcrafts, and the lampshade. It's so cute. The second floor of the bus station, back in the days, it used to be the driver's dormitory, but now they have turned it into a restaurant. They have a lot of delicious cuisines made with bamboo shoots. Let's go try it out.
Wow, it feels like I've stepped into a limestone cave. They say this cave-like design was crafted by a local bamboo artist using 5,500 thin bamboo strips, almost 180 centimeters long. It smells amazing. And look over here. You can not only enjoy the decoration made with bamboo, you can also enjoy dishes made with bamboo shoots. So I ordered 3 different types of dishes. First, we got the chicken soup. The bamboo shoots were first pickled with salt, so it gives a softer texture. Actually kind of melts in your mouth too. Second, let's try the stewed pork belly. Different about this dish is that these bamboo shoots were first fermented, so I guess it will give a little soury and tangy taste. Not too soury, but really crunchy. And third, this looks like the traditional 3-cup chicken. So 3-cup chicken is usually made with a cup of rice wine, a cup of soy sauce, and a cup of sesame oil.
But what's different is that this 3-cup chicken is actually used with camellia oil. I heard it's really good for your stomach. And this is actually fresh bamboo. It's not fermented, it's not pickled. This is just fresh bamboo. Even crunchier. This is so good with rice. I'm gonna have 3 bowls of rice with this. And the soup. It smells really tangy and earthy too. It smells like you're walking in the morning rope of bamboo. You think we have used bamboo to the fullest? Follow me, there's more. Look what I found, straws. And it comes in different sizes, from the small one, middle one, and the big one. These ones are actually used for bubble tea, and it's all made with bamboo. That is so cool. And this is all made with bamboo too, and the bristles made with horsehair. There are ones for babies too. Really eco-friendly, huh? Wow, look at all the bamboo cups. It comes with different color and different graphic design. Let's make my own one.
Bamboo is a fast-growing plant that can be harvested in just 3 years. Its growth rate is 6 times faster than trees. That's one of the reasons why bamboo is considered to be among the most eco-friendly materials in the world. If you get the chance to visit Zhengshen, be sure to come here and design your own bamboo cup. Mountains cover 83% of Nantou County. The highest mountain and the highest point on a public road in Taiwan are both located in Nantou. Taiwanese high mountain tea has a unique taste. The secret is the water and mist up here. This makes the tea leaves softer and increases the amount of pectin in the leaves compared to those grown at lower altitudes. Nantou has both high altitude mountains and lower foothills, which gives its tea an edge over other regions in terms of cultivation, yield, and variety. Let's head to Renai town at 2,500 meters above sea level and try some of Nantou's high mountain tea.
这种是比较毛茶一般，我们高山乌龙的这种特色。然后这种就属于是有焙过、烘焙过，它这就是重发酵的红茶。
Tea master told me that these 3 cups of tea are all made from the same leaves, but the difference is that the fermentation and roasting levels which give each tea its own color and flavor. On top of that, the taste and the texture of Taiwanese high mountain tea are truly unique. The secret lies in the high-altitude moisture and mist, which makes the leaves softer and richer in pectin than those from the lower elevations. You never know a small change can make such a big difference in taste. My personal highlight would probably be the first one, because you can really taste the flowery and the fruity aroma in it. After enjoying the rich, flavorful high mountain tea, you definitely can't miss the great teas from Nantou's lower elevation. In Yuzhi Township, which is at an altitude of 600 to 800 meters, the temperature, humidity, and terrain are very similar to those in India's Assam tea region. In 1925, Assam black tea was introduced and trialed here. Later on, Taiwan has made improvements in tea cultivation. Yuzhi has become known as the home of Taiwan black tea.
If you're interested in how black tea is made, you can also join a half-day tour experience. So, I'm going to meet up with Hugo at a tea farm. Hello.
Hi.
你好。
Hi.
那请你帮我介绍一下。
哦，没问题。
Hugo，请问那这是什么样的品种的茶？
那这一颗就是台湾原生种。
Oh, so this is Taiwan's original tea tree. Has a really straightforward shape. We're gonna go find number 18. That's derived from the original tea tree. So how to tell the difference between the original tea tree and the number 18 is that you can look at the color of the sprout. The sprout has a yellow greenish color, and the original sprout has a reddish color. And the leaves, look at the leaves. The shape and the size has a little curvy shape. This kind of smells like cinnamon and mint. 还有什么样的茶？
够台茶8号、台茶21号。
So there are 4 types: original tea tree, camellia, number 8, number 18, and 21. Naming the tea, it's kind of like naming your own child. The older they are, the smaller number they are. But out of this farm, there are 4 strains. I can still barely tell which one they are. But after learning all the characteristics, I think I'm ready to make my own black tea. Do you know what happens after the tea leaves are harvested? We're about to reveal the secret of tea making. Let's go find out.
There are 4 steps in black tea manufacturing process. The first step is to leave the tea leaves indoors for 18 to 22 hours to let the moisture evaporate. This process is called withering.
This is after the process of withering, so it feels softer and drier after the water and juices have been evaporated. You can really smell the leaves too. Kind of like tea now. Now we're gonna move on to the next step, rolling. Like that? 像这样吗？
对，慢慢加压。
So the main process of rolling is that you have to roll it in a ball. So you make sure you kind of squeeze the juices as you're rolling. But then you also want to break it apart. You don't want it to make it a ball shape. So you can roll them evenly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I booked another event before the nighttime, so I'm gonna speed up.
Where you press and twist the leaves by hand to release their juices, which is the key for the third step, fermentation. Once the leaves are fully fermented, the final step is to dry them.
Okay, we're gonna let it set a little bit to ferment a little bit before we get to the drying process. Ooh. Well, it's really warm inside. Okay, since we're gonna wait about half an hour, why don't we go try some tea? Tea appreciation time. We got 6 cups. It's kind of like having a blind date, so I'm gonna have a little taste to see how they taste like and what their characteristics are like. Wow, it's really light and refreshing. It has a little caramel and flowery scent. I'm gonna pick my favorite. Definitely stronger than the first one. The aroma is stronger. Whoa, I love this one. This one has a woody kind of aftertaste to it, but it's not bitter. Personally, I love the flavor that's lighter. Just like picking a coffee, I like the blonde roast better. This will be my top pick. And I think this one will be the original Camellia. I got it right? Okay, I actually have the answers on my exams. I have a little cheat sheet at the bottom. So this one's definitely the Camellia original tea tree. They also have delicious desserts that incorporate black tea inside. So I ordered some desserts. Oh, they're here. 谢谢 Hugo. Thank you. Brownie looking braised tofu. Oh, it's actually softer than I expected. Oh my God. Actually tastes really puffy, just like the angel fruit cake, the sponge cake. But the layer of the black tea aroma really goes out when you bite into it. The juices just comes out. Wow, you can actually taste the ground black tea leaves in there. Gelato and black tea, perfect combination. This is gonna be the first black tea I ever made. I had so much fun today. Wow, walking through the tea farm and making my own black tea, I've learned so much about tea. There are different strains and different tastes and different characteristics. And I think it's about time. I have booked a special event after this. You're gonna be surprised.
During April and May, you can find fireflies in this mountain area. It's a nighttime party in nature. Fireflies are highly selective about their environments. They only live in mountain areas without environmental pollution. It's becoming harder and harder to find them nowadays.
It's almost 6:30 p.m. It's a perfect time to watch fireflies. They're most active between this time until 8 p.m. But before our trip, let's listen to the tour guide on instruction of how to protect the fireflies and the environment. Hey, Leo!
Hey, Kevin.
现在看我去看萤火虫，对不对？
没错。
Leo told me that to see fireflies, we need to go further in, where there's less light interference. Wow! Can you see the fireflies? It's truly amazing!
In recent years, Nantou County has put a lot of effort into environmental conservation, which is why we can see so many fireflies, the indicators of environmental quality. Now, Nantou has become one of the most popular areas to see fireflies in Taiwan, and Sunburn Lake is the best place.
Wow, the fireflies were way over my expectation, and this is definitely making the top of my list for Nantou. Now let's get ready, head back to town. What a day! Now we're back in town for something more exciting.
Who would have thought that in Puli Township, Nantou, you can find a place to relax and have a drink at 10 p.m. It's not only a bar, but also lets you step into the ring and have a boxing match.
等一下，我们只能用拳头的正前面去击打对方的头跟上腹的正面。准备喽，3、2、1，碰拳，碰拳，来开始。对。不简单哎，不简单，来，这样，来，不错哦，对，来继续，很棒哦。打肋骨也可以，来继续，加油，来，3、2、1，停 ，OK，stop，OK。
That was fun. The judge is actually a boxing coach, so let's have some private lessons.
手背向上，这个主要是保护我们的手腕、五指跟击打面。1、2、1，移动，闪动，对，2、1、2。1、2，漂亮，闪开，哎，对，这样子很棒啊，对，移动，移动，移动，不错哦。1、2、1、2，对，加油，8，对，不错哦，9，对，加油，就下，来4，再试，来休息一下 ，OK。
谢谢教练，谢谢教练。
OK，
辛苦了，辛苦了。That was quite intense and stress relieving. Fun boxing and the private lessons, I actually learned so much from it. But if you're not a boxing person, you can also come here for cocktails. I heard they have special Taiwanese style cocktails. Now it's time to relax. I ordered something special. I heard they put the Miller wine in there, so let's give it a taste. It's quite refreshing. It's sweet, a bit sour, and you can't really tell there's liquor in there. It's really good. Nantou is a beautiful county full with mountains, lakes, and bamboo groves. You can experience the food, tea, and countryside living.
Even at night, there are plenty of activities to keep you entertained. Oh, and don't forget to ask the gods for some good fortune. My personal highlight would probably be the stand-up paddling on the lake. Paddling through the water and watching the sunrise was amazing, and having breakfast on Alpine Lake was just incredible.
Hope you enjoyed the adventure with me and stay tuned for more Whirlwind trips in Taiwan. Cheers.